Hi, everybody. Today is Monday, January 18th, and let's talk a little bit about all those bounces on the scale. Okay, well, as you know, if you've been watching me for any time at all, I weigh myself every single day, and I try to weigh myself about the same time. Now, what I do is I weigh myself when I first get up in the morning, or whatever time of the day it is that I first get up. And then I sit for about an hour from that time, and then I weigh myself again, and that's the weight that I log. Because my weight always goes down within that hour. I think I just need to be up and my system working a little bit. But I don't eat or drink during that hour. I'm, on my computer or getting the dog out and stuff like that. So I always take the second weight, no matter what it is. I told you yesterday that my weight had gone down to 201.9. And I was super, super excited about it because it went down 3.1 pounds in one day. But and that's not unusual. So today, when I got on the scale, it was up zero point 0.6. Now, again, it's not unusual. I know it bounces around, but sometimes it plays a trick with my mind, thinking, gee, you did something wrong. Things are never going to work, and I have to get my head back in the game right away. So the whole point of this discussion is that if you see a bounce on the scale, don't let it mess with your mind, because your body is really, really finicky, especially women's bodies. It's like they're always trying to let you know who's boss. And you can have a day or a week that is you're perfect on plan and have a weight gain. And who knows why? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. All I know is that I'm tired of my body ruling. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm still thinking I'm going to have a loss this week. I mean, I'm still down for the week from Friday, not by much, by point 0.2 right now, but still it's down. And I've had a couple weeks in a row now that I've had good losses. So I'm expecting that to slow down just a tad. But there for a while today, my mind was just playing tricks on me, saying, is this really worth it? Why am I doing this if, I'm just going to gain this weight right back? I looked back at what I ate yesterday and there was nothing wrong with it. I had a decent amount of calories. Matter of fact, this afternoon I went online and I was researching about how many calories I should be eating, just to make sure that I wasn't, you know, under eating. Because if anything, that's what I'm doing now. But no, they said, for the type of weight loss that I want to have, I'm right in the good calorie range. I mean, I'm averaging, I mean, it's not a lot, but I'm averaging 1,150 calories a day. That's on average. So some days I get more, some days I get a little bit less, but it's still within the acceptable calorie range for my activity level. And I think that's one thing I need to look at too is my activity level. Now, I did do a one of the Leslie Sansone videos yesterday. I'm going to do another one today because that's one of my weekly challenges is to do one a day. So I still need to do that. I've so far this is the second day in a row now, the start of the new week as of yesterday. Uh, no unhealthy night snacks. And actually, I haven't had any night snacks at all. And I've been eating my dinner a little bit later in the evening. But that's only because I get up late, and I don't go to bed until um, or I don't fall asleep till between 4 and 6 in the morning. I'm gonna tell you right now. I can look at my Fitbit data here to tell you what time I fell asleep. Let me look at my sleep here. And we all know the whole basis of losing weight is calories in, calories out. The point is you need to burn more calories than what you take in. So that's the whole thing. And that's my issue with Weight Watchers. It's my only issue with Weight Watchers is that I don't think they pay enough attention to the calories because they give you all these 0 point foods. All that stuff has calories. Now you're burning those calories up. Okay, so according to this, I fell asleep at 4:10 a.m. And then I was real restless till about 8 o'clock this morning. And then I slept solid until about noon. So which usually happens. It looks like I was up 3 times to go to the bathroom. So and that usually happens. It's like I go to the bathroom, between 6 and 7 in the morning, and then that's when I really fall asleep well. And it like I told you yesterday, it's like my body is on like almost like a second shift sleep schedule. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm still getting between 6 and 7 hours of sleep when I finally fall asleep. I just don't. Um, I'm just up later. I might go to bed a little earlier tonight because for some reason today I have been a little tired. Um, but I do keep a chart on the calories that I am taking in and the calories that I'm burning out. I sync my Fitbit often during the day so I can keep track of my calories. And so far so good. This, that point 0.6 weight gain that I had this morning, I'm sure it's going to come off. And but there for a few minutes this morning, I was really feeling kind of down and dejected. And I've worked my way out of that now. So it's the time of night now where I'm not eating anything past this time. As I'm recording this is 9:19 at night. And I ate dinner about 45 minutes ago. So there's nothing more that I need to eat tonight. I was thinking maybe of having a little popcorn snack, but I just synced my uh, Fitbit and looked at my calories, and I'm right on the cusp of wanting to be where I'm at. I forget if I told you this, and I know I've mentioned in previous videos that I like to have a 500 calorie deficit at least, which means I burn up 500 more calories than what I take in. I'll be drinking about 2 or 3 more of these tonight. And then I had to go to the doctor today because my adorable, loving bipolar cat on Saturday bit me again. And you can see where he bit me. You see that? So the last time he bit me, my hands swelled up like crazy. I couldn't, my ring here is real, real loose. Well, it swelled up so bad that my ring was tight again. And it was moving up my arms, so I had to go get medication for it. So I called the doctor right away today and asked if I could get that antibiotic again, just to ward off any infection that might come in, because I don't. That was real, real painful, and it lasted several weeks. I didn't want to do that again. Now, you might think, well, do you get rid of the cat? Well, the cat was annoyed only because he was on my lap, and then the dog gets so jealous. The dog was all around me, and just causing it, just creating a stir, and I think the cat got nervous and annoyed, and he took it out on me. Because that's the first time he has bit me since it was a while ago. He's always been kind of a temperamental cat. I still, like I say, I think he's bipolar because he'll be on my lap, purr, 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 and then. Well, anyway, I went to the doctor today, and she set me up for some lab work, and I have to have another mammogram, just because it's time. Um, and then it's time to get my regular lab work done, and it was the Medicare well check, so they make me laugh. That Medicare well check makes me laugh, and I understand it why they're doing it, but just the questions that they ask, I'm thinking, no, no, no. Uh, like, do you need help bathing? Do you need help getting up and down the stairs? Can you cook your own meals? Are you eating fewer than 2 meals a day? that type of thing. Thinking if I was eating fewer than 2 meals a day, I wouldn't look like this. And, are you able to get your own groceries and things like that? Do your laundry? When she asked me that, I'm thinking, yeah, I got laundry piled up here. I need to go do. Maybe tomorrow, but it was cold and snowy today. I didn't want to do it. But anyway, we got to talking about weight loss then because she had commented that my weight had come down since the last time I was there a month ago. And she asked me if I was doing that on purpose or what. And then I started talking to her about, I've been on Weight Watchers for a while and this is how much I've lost. And she said, how long a time period has that been? And I said, I started in 2016. And she said, that's actually a really good steady weight loss that's real healthy. And I said, well, in a couple of months, we're going to have a discussion on what you think my goal weight should be. So she was fine with that. I have to go back in there in April after I get all this testing done anyway. So I think then I'm going to ask her, we'll have that discussion about my goal weight. I'm nowhere close to my goal weight right now. I just kind of want to have it in my head where she thinks that my age and my height and my activity level where I ought to be. So overall a good day. And I needed to get out. I've been in the house quite a bit just because it's winter and uh it's cold. So, and tomorrow I need to go to the store and grab just a couple things. I'm almost out of yogurt. I think I'm just going to grab some fat-free milk and make my own yogurt because I get more of it if I make my own than if I keep buying it in the Faye or the Chobani containers. So, I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Other than that, tomorrow is the day my brother goes in for a quadruple bypass. So his surgery's scheduled to start at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So by tomorrow afternoon, we should know, we're at least a little bit about where he's at. Anyway, so let me show you what I've had to eat today, and then I'll be back to briefly wrap things up.
For lunch today, I just made some tacos. These are two of the Mission yellow corn tortillas for 2 points. Everything on my taco except for the avocado is zero. I've got some chicken and some fat-free cheese on there. That weighed up. The fat-free cheese was 28 grams altogether. Chicken was 2 7/8 ounces, 83 grams altogether. And I just put some chili and cumin on there. Some Frank's hot sauce. The avocado is 1 point, 28 grams for that. And so my tacos are altogether 3 points. Everything else on my plate is zero, orange, carrots, and celery. So I have a 3 point lunch, and this takes me to 8 points for the day. So I'm having breakfast for dinner. I decided to make an omelet. This is 1 egg and 2 egg whites, which is zero. I have 1 slice of Velveeta in there for 1 point. 21 grams of avocado for 1 point. And then I have 28 grams of real sour cream on top of that for 3 points. And then I just topped it with some parsley. And there's some peppers and onions, and there's two. So it's a 5 point omelet and half a grapefruit, which is 0 points. So this is my dinner, 5 points. This takes me to 13 points for today.
Okay, well, that was it. I ended the day with 13 points. So I'm happy with that. At least I think it was 13. Yeah, I used 13 points today. But I had plenty of calories, so that's okay with me. I got the blue dot. And I've been noticing on the days that I don't get the blue dot, it's because I'm not getting 13 points. So, but as long as I have that calorie count where I need it to be, I'm fine. Uh, I mean, the food I ate today was good. So I don't eat really exciting stuff because, I don't need really exciting stuff and I like what I'm eating. So I think as long as I'm happy with what I'm eating, I'm okay. And I'm not getting bored with what I'm eating. I'm mixing it up enough to where I'm real, I'm like I said, I'm happy. I got the 13 points today. So I'm going to do some meal planning tonight for tomorrow and maybe the next day, but at least for tomorrow. Um, Yet tonight. So uh, and stick that up in my refrigerator. I like to do that because then I can get up in the morning or whenever I do get up and just look at, oh yeah, well this is what I'm going to have today. Like, okay, I got a call coming in. Just one moment. Oh, sorry about that. My daughter called me from Idaho, so when she calls, I always pick up. Well, anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me today. 13 points. I'm feeling really good about what I'm doing, even though I had that slight gain this morning. I'm not too wigged out about it anymore, even though this morning it did kind of wig me out. So, you guys have a great night. I'll be back tomorrow again with another What I Ate video and see what else I can pick my brain about to talk about. See you tomorrow. You have a great night. Bye.